This is going to be an interesting day. Morning. Welcome to Monday. Colton's running chopper today. We're cutting on some of their forage sorghum. Sounds like we're going to start right over here to the east. Have all the trucks come across our scale. I don't know what that was. Whoa. Have all the trucks come across our scale and haul to a neighbor's pit. He wants 1,000 ton. Can we get it done in a day? In theory, yes. Will it happen in a day? I don't know. But I'm not on silage crew. It's not my problem. I am hopefully going to be stuck in a baler for a good chunk of the day, which we are off to a great start because my pickup is not wet. So we did not have a crazy high dew like we've had every freaking day, it seems like. We've got 200 acres of rained on hay that we need to get put up today because it's supposed to rain tonight, and it's gonna be a mess. No other way to put it, it's gonna be a mess. But first things first, it's Monday. We're not on the silage crew, so we're running to find breakfast in town. Just check this out. New fuel tank for Cameron's chopper since it likes to leak it everywhere. This thing is freaking massive. That is the only one in the nation. They are on back order. We talked the dealership in Texas into letting us have it. Freaking Hector goes to get it on Saturday. Calls me at 1 in the morning. Want to know where to go. Gas money, all these. I'm like, it's 1 a.m. Why are you calling me? It's like a 10-hour round trip if you are hauling ass. And he was back here by noon. Crazy bastard. Rake crew had a little bit of trouble yesterday. That's supposed to be attached still. So chopper number 3, the little suction fan for the radiator in there, took a crap. So while they're fixing that, they're going to do the fuel tank too. Hi, Cameron. They're going to go ahead and do the fuel tank too. So Cameron's going to go blow everything out real good. Got to have somebody go to western Kansas and get parts. I'm going to help these guys brand some cattle. We got 6 here and then a group of 100 and something. Should be a fun morning. Okay, the small batch is done. Now go get the big group of Charolais. Come on. It's a pen full of dairy crosses. They ain't scared of people. They're used to people. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. There we go. Come on. Follow the leader. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hi, how are you? The sun's doing its thing, but we need a breeze. Humidity's still high. Getting sweaty out here, but yeah, we need a breeze. Dry some hay out. This humidity staying up is killing us. 120 head though, ran through, branded, given the dewormer, delice shot, implant, remove ear tags. 120 head in like an hour and a half. Not bad. So Glen's stripping the tank on the other side. Here's where that fan goes. So it pulls off the radiator there and then blows it out this chute here. Aaron just left to go to Kansas to get all the parts for that. Now these guys have got the pump running, trying to suck all the fuel out. But as Cam just pointed out, def tank's completely full. That's got to get out of there too. Waiting on Hector to get back with another grain trailer so I can give him a ride to his pickup. Came to check on the choppers. You can see him right over there. He's all but finished with that field. And then they're going to come over to that one right there. think I said it earlier, the goal today is to get a 1,000-ton cut because that will finish off a neighbor's pit. He wanted a 1,000-ton forage sorghum. Here's the next field they're coming to. I think they'll get there. I mean, looks like it should yield decent as long as we don't have problems, which we're guaranteed to have problems. You should be able to get a 1,000-ton in a day with the number of trucks he's got. There's the pit. They're just putting it up against old silage. You probably couldn't hear me. I said there's the pit. They're putting it up against old silage. I forget how much wind this picks up. And it looks like the oats out there are starting to die, so their Roundup is working. Had a spray plane spray that 10 days ago now. Trying to conserve the moisture in the oats weren't hurting anything other than they were using a lot of moisture. The agronomist was getting kind of worried, so he said let's go ahead and spray it so we can conserve that moisture for the baby alfalfa. Should be getting water here probably by the end of the week because we've got a little bit turning on. Our one turned off already. We got it Saturday. That one turned off this morning, another one turned on, but no more water than there is in the canal. It's going to be one ditch at a time, whereas opposed to this summer, it was all the ditches all at once. I am not overly optimistic. God, that is soggy. We can't bale that. Son of a bitch. Oh, gonna have to yell at toothpick and surfer boy. Somebody drove through the middle of the damn field. That's fucking no-no. Okay, so I checked where the water was really flowing through the field. Here's a spot where it wasn't as bad. Crunchy on top. See, that's baleable. That, it's going to be tough, but that is baleable. There's a strip through the middle. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. We got a whole bunch of short rows out here. So you can tell right here is where water was really running through this place. And that is saturated. That's like a wet towel. That cannot be baled. Son of a gun. Looks like we got kind of a mess out here anyways, so I don't know, maybe we'll just have to leave a chunk we can bale that away and that away and have to leave. You can tell by the color of everything. The water was running this way and then it turned and went that way. But this stuff we can't bale. So you can see I've went literally 100 yards and I guarantee this is going to be pretty good. It's a little tough. There's a spot right there that's still pretty wet, but it's not bad. It's going to be screwed up, but it's baleable. Shouldn't be flammable. But we've got a strip from essentially right in the middle of those trees over to that inlet, kind of a pie going through here. We're probably gonna have to leave. Plus it needs re-raked. We got piles that we can't bale because they're never gonna dry out. We got scraps laying everywhere. We still have a little bit of a mess. And I would rag on Toothpick and Surfer Boy, but they've never dealt with a disaster like this. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, that's a problem. Bart beat me to it. It's already off. So, let that drain out over lunch. See what we can find. I will say this though. That culvert is right where the 4 inches of rain fell. So, there is a good chance there's a tree branch and some weeds stuck in there. Or something floated because we weren't there. We were messing with the cattle when that ditch turned on. So, who knows what was in the ditch that we could have possibly forked out ahead. Either way. Sucks because we're on the clock, so I mean we gotta shut it off for a few hours. That's a few hours of water you lose, but obviously what we were doing wasn't working, so gotta make a change. Okay, I don't know if she'll be able to see it or not. I don't know, put the camera in there, I doubt I could see it. So the grand theory is we're gonna float some twine through, hook chains and a tire on from that end, drag it back out. So that idea was a bust. We can't get anything to float past it. We got a bunch of foam and debris in front of it, and then the weed jam. You gotta figure out how to get something to flow through there. I'm gonna say it's about right here where the hole is in the road, because this is where the culvert's partially collapsed. So I don't know. Okay, new plan. Steal a 30-foot section of pipe from the neighbor. Thanks, Dean. Highly doubt he watches, but just in case. Oh. Oh, okay. Hey, there's some metal. That time I got stuck on the jam. A little bit more. Hold this. Glen's the cameraman.
Nope. Not even close. Nope. You gotta go out quite a ways more. You're not even pulling it past the jam. Not more. More. A little bit more.
There?
That's it. That's right. Hey, push it.
Yeah, we'll push it. There it goes. How did it go all the way through the first try? And now I can't go more than about 10 feet.
You found a new job.
Huh?
A good view of you right there. Arch that back some more.
Maybe getting Glen the camera wasn't a good idea.
I'm not sure it's even recording. I can't even see a picture on this side.
It shuts off after a couple seconds. Here comes Dale. You should be barreling.
You could probably pull it out and like start trying to throw it through again.
This is Garrett and Bart's version of throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Here, get this behind you.
So it can wrap around me when I'm through it. How much farther?
Oh, you still got a ways. It's probably.
What is it?
Calm down. It's just weeds. I'd say you can start throwing it at it again. If you've got the muscles, you look tired.
If you had a weed rack right here, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, something's got to be holding it. Why don't it float?
That's why they call it a jam.
It's jammed today.
There's no more foam though. All the foam's gone. It's just the weeds left.
Okay, so we got to be back this way on it now,
Is
right?
it works, bro? Yeah, you know, you were pushing on it. I mean, I think we were pushing it down the hole.
So we hit it that time. I could hear it.
10 feet in there.
So close. Yeah, bring me the hooky. All right, Glenn, you're in charge again. Expert photographer, videographer.
And commentator. Don't forget commentator.
Try to keep it mostly better than X-rays.
What's our leash, John? You know what the humidity is?
I don't know, but I just kind of blame it.
What are we gonna get? You know, they say the high tomorrow is like 65. But,
Oh, it didn't go as far this time.
feel that.
One more try.
Cameron's here with the fork.
Mark just gave a thumbs up like it came out. I'm the man.
What are we fishing?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Bring that.
Not yet.
Got somebody stuck in there. Is there more? 2-inch pipe.
Huh?
2-inch pipe.
Oh, pipe's in there?
Chris got 4 inches of rain and now
I
you
think
got.
we had a little rain out here the other night.
Yeah, now you got. You're getting one.
Nah, it's stuck.
There's more to come.
No, just the pipe and stuff.
Is it that sided in the middle? No. The culvert shot.
All that effort for this stuff.
Hi, honey. I don't know where she's going, but she's going somewhere. Okay, now that that fun-filled adventure's over, Cameron and I are gonna go make some very, very ugly bales. I hate this. I do not want to do this. I know it is wrong to be doing this, but the weather does not give us a choice. We're running. It's about like I thought. So my pressure is really low, which tells me it's tough. Moisture's all over the place. But you can see by the rows out there, we've got to get this off because we're literally killing the hay. So your windrow laying on that hay will eventually kill that hay just because it can't grow. It gets no sunlight, no oxygen, cuts it off. So you can tell where every row was raking. That hay is going to be okay. The hay underneath here is going to be okay. You can tell it was just starting to fade. Looking over there where Cameron just bailed. But our moisture and everything, it's going to be all over the place because I don't know if you can tell looking over there. We're pulling a lot of fresh leaves off of this regrowth. And that is really going to mess with the bales. They're drier than I thought they would be, but I mean, it's still super tough. Getting started on field number 3. Conditions are not improving. Good thing there's not a whole lot of hay out here. These inner towers are pretty decent, but the outer ones, there's nothing there. Been Snapchatting with silage truckers. Cameron and I have been sitting here watching error codes pop up on our phones from the only chopper we have that's functional. And it's a hydraulic system fault and a transmission fault and all this and that. And they're like, it's got no hydraulic oil in it, but it's not dumping it out anywhere. We can't find it. One of them finally just messaged me back, oh, hey, we found it. It was in the header. I don't know what that means, but they at least found the leak. So to me, they can put oil in and drive it home, if nothing else. He was almost done too, it looks like. I think he was at the last field. They sure are ugly. But they're baled. Pickup crew just finished loading number 2. They got the first field done. They got to do 2 and 3. We're headed south to the next field. This one's not going too horrible. You can hear by the chirping it's not dry, but we're turning around here where it gets the worst. And you can, I don't know if the camera picks it up as well as eyesight, you can really tell where the water flowed through the middle here the worst. So we're doing everything on this side of that draw. Might go try some on that side. And then just have to wait and see what the weather does tonight. Because you guys seen it, we can't run that through a baler, it's so wet. There you go, Aaron, 1 load. Leaving all this stuff over here because it's a lot tougher. And as it's now 6:30, the humidity is climbing fast, so it's gotten really tough at the end. They don't look like horrible. Don't get me wrong, they don't look good. They do look tough. They don't look horrible. That's kind of nice. So, if all goes well, we'll miss tonight's rain. Rake what we left in the morning. What will that be? About 2, 3 in the afternoon. Go back in and bale it and just be done with it. That's if all goes well. I think tomorrow's high is only supposed to be in like the upper 60s. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Oh well, is what it is. I've got truckers wanting to know silage plan for tomorrow, so I'm gonna go see if I can find the tuna. Hey guys, I'll catch up with you in the next one.